Hi Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Ascendant, or Venus. This is Dane, and I'm going to be doing your February 16th to the 29th, 2020 reading for you. Now, if this reading resonates with you, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and also to subscribe to my channel. So let's dive right in now, Scorpio, and see what this time frame has to offer you. This is, of course, an angel and spirit guide message, and it is going to show you the good, the bad, the in-between of this time frame for you. So let's see what spirit animals you have for this time frame. Angel and spirit guide message for Scorpio, February 16th to the 29th. There we go. Angel and spirit guide message for Scorpio, February 16th to the 29th, 2020. Angel and spirit guide message for Scorpio, February 16th to the 29th, 2020. Show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly. You have right here the lion spirit, which is be generous of spirit. And this one right here, the dragonfly spirit. Truth transcends illusion. I love that. So be generous with your spirit, with yourself, as you are moving forward, because truth is transcending everything, and it is really going to be guiding you. So let's see your chakra message. Angel and spirit guide message for Scorpio, February 16th to the 29th. Angel and spirit guide message for Scorpio, February 16th to the 29th, 2020. Angel and spirit guide message for Scorpio, February 16th to the 29th, 2020. Show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly. This one right here, grounding. And this one right here, the I am presence. I love this card. It's so beautiful. So you have your Earth Star chakra, which is located 6 inches below your feet, and you have the crown chakra shining through. Angel and spirit guide message for Scorpio, February 16th to the 29th, 2020. Angel and spirit guide message for Scorpio, February 16th to the 29th, 2020. Angel and spirit guide message for Scorpio, oh goodness, February 16th to the 29th, 2020. Show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly. At the heart of everything, you have the Queen of Wands, fire sign energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You are crowned by the Knight of Swords, air sign energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Then you have the Four of Swords, the Six of Pentacles, the Queen of Swords, the Eight of Swords, and the Eight of Wands. Interesting. The Devil card, the Star card, and the Five of Wands. Move all of this up for you just a bit. Is that better? Yes. Okay, perfect. All right, so I'm not going to lie to you. It is a bit of an intense time, but it is also an astoundingly powerful time of you knowing your passion, of you knowing what you want, and of you breaking free of what has been holding you back. It's like you're taking the reins of your life and you're saying, you know what, no more. No more am I held back in doubt and fear and in apprehension. And this is why your spirit animal of the lion spirit is saying to you, be generous of spirit. Be generous with yourself, of the way you see yourself moving forward and of what you truly want and where you truly want to be. Don't think of limitations during this time. You might think of limitations. You might be like, oh, can I do this? Can I do that? Yes, that's fine, of course. But don't sit there and think you can't. Because the generosity of your spirit, the generosity of yourself is really moving you forward towards greatness, towards power. And as you move forward in that generosity of spirit, your other spirit animal card is the dragonfly spirit, which says, truth transcends illusion. What has been illusion, what has seemed, unreal, okay? Or maybe it seemed very real, and you thought, wow, this is the way that I'm supposed to be. This is the way I'm supposed to move forward. You're going to see truth transcending that. And we really see that clearly here with the Devil card. And you moving forward, knowing your mind, knowing what you desire, knowing where it is that you want to be. And then we have grounding. Now, again, this is the Earth Star chakra. They're located 6 inches below your feet. You are sending down your roots. You know what it is that you want. Your roots are also very important to you. You might find yourself being a bit nostalgic during this time. You might find yourself wanting to learn more about your roots and what you... Spirit is saying where you came from, but also where you are coming from spiritually, or where you came from spiritually. You might be very drawn to kind of the esoteric during this time, learning about past lives, really listening to your soul, what you want and the way that you want to move forward. A healing and a cleansing, of this, of this Earth Star chakra would be very beneficial. It's just like a cleansing of your roots, making sure that your roots are strong, that you are planted in good soil. Good intentions, that you have the energy around you to grow tall and mighty. And then we have the I am presence. The I am presence is saying, I am powerful. I am, bountiful. I am beautiful. I am successful. I am. And you're really looking at what you desire and seeing what you are, but also seeing the lies that you might believe about yourself. The doubts, the fears that you have, the misconceptions. And now you're saying, no, I am so much more than what I had ever thought. Also, I am enough. As I am enough. And I know that might sound a bit condescending, because everybody wants to be perfect and outstanding, but to be enough, to look at yourself and say, I like where I am right now, and I like the path that I am heading on. Even if you don't like the situation that you are in, and even if you're sitting there and saying, but Dane, I don't like where I am right now. Who you are, how you're handling things, how you're moving forward, that is something to be astoundingly proud of. And Spirit is saying to be astoundingly proud of this. And this is where the generosity of Spirit comes. It's being generous with yourself, being generous with Spirit as you're moving forward, because your passion, your desire is really shining through here with the Queen of Wands, fire sign energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. But this is also passion, creativity, desire. How do you want to move forward? What is it that you love? What is it that you want? Where is it that you want to be? Your passion is really guiding you. And you're going to see here with the Queen of Wands that what you're working on is going to be more behind the scenes. You don't really want to share everything with everybody else. You're going to be keeping things to yourself, which, Scorpio, is what you're very used to doing. You are that type of person who likes to keep things to themselves and then just surprise everybody with something exquisite. And that's what you're working towards. The exquisite is becoming yours. And as you do so, here you have the Star card. This is you looking at what you're desiring, what you're wishing for, and knowing that Spirit is going to give you not necessarily what you want, but Spirit is going to give you what you need. And that can seem like a double-edged sword. It could also seem astoundingly unfair, but you are going to see yourself moving forward in that passion, in that beauty, and in that truth. And you are going to see yourself moving towards something exquisite. Yeah, you're really embracing the exquisite during this time. Spirit keeps on saying it over and over again. There's also a purity of heart here. A purity of intention. You're really looking at things and saying, what is right for me? What do I need? What do I desire? How is it that I want to move forward? Because you have the Knight of Swords, air sign energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, but you have yourself moving forward with speed. So you're going to see things and you're going to be like, I know it, I understand it, and I'm going to move forward. I'm going to protect what I desire. Now, also, your crown is protecting your roots. Your roots are astoundingly important. This is the Queen of Swords, again, the air sign energy coming through, but you are protecting your mind and you are protecting what you know to be your truth. Even if other people are doubting it, you are protecting your truth. You're seeing your passion. You're seeing what you desire. You cut through doubts and fears, and you are moving yourself forward in a ferocity of spirit, in a sense of, I know where it is that I want to be. I know what it is that I want to achieve, and nothing and no one is standing in my way. Now, with the Knight of Swords, there always comes the warning of moving forward too quickly. You want it, you're going after it, you are going to achieve it, and that's it. Nothing and no one is going to stand in your way. So here, it's kind of like, think things through a bit. That ferocity of spirit, that sense of passion and dedication is magnificent. Never lose that, because it's going to serve you so well, Scorpio. But don't rush into anything during this time. Think things through. Know things, move forward. You know how Spirit is saying, you have to spend money in order to make money. Okay? You might be taking that a little bit, you might be inclined to take that a little bit too seriously during this time. And actually, if you can do things with as okay, so Spirit is saying is that if you can put little down but reap benefits like prosperity and wealth from it, that's the way that you want to go. Okay, it's not saying just throw money at something. It's, I see you here. It's not working hard, but I see you here in whatever it is that you're doing, home, work, school, whatever it is. It's tremendous amount of effort, a tremendous amount of time being put in, tremendous amount of passion. There's a beautiful knowledge that is around you, but you don't need to, yeah, I'm seeing for some, it's just kind of like thinking, okay, the more I invest in this, the more kind of money I put into this, the more I will get out of it. No, the more time, the more effort, the more you think about things, the more you see things in a different light than everybody else. That is going to be your best way of moving forward during this time. And it doesn't have to be money. It's going to be something you value as much as money. And you might say, Dane, that's my time. You know, I only have X amount of hours in my day, and I have things that are really important to me. So it is prioritizing those things. And it's really helping yourself move forward, because there's a sense here of just kind of, yeah, kind of trying to throw like cement at a leak or something like that, and it's not going to stop it. So here, there is a sense of looking at things more closely, looking at what you want more closely, and then understanding it, realizing it, and then moving forward. Then moving forward with a ferocity of spirit, because once you have looked, once you have understood, once you have kind of researched, you are going to find that you are so much more well equipped than you had thought you were. And this leads you to the Devil card. Now, you are also moving away from the Devil card. Now, it can be moving away from a Capricorn energy. You might have an air sign energy and a Capricorn energy in your life that during this time, they're not going to get along. Don't get involved. Really don't, because it's going to be too much trauma drama for you. It really is. You're just going to be like, oh my gosh, just stop. With the Capricorn energy right here, with the Devil energy, this also shows addictions. So during this time, you are moving away from addictions. You're also looking at what you may very well be addicted to. Now, this isn't just drugs and alcohol and sex and food and shopping and things like that. This is self-doubt. This is, speaking ill about yourself. This is, thinking that you can't move forward. Or, yeah, it's things like this, things, or procrastination, things that are going to keep you from getting to where you truly want to be, from moving forward the way that you truly desire it. So here, with the Devil card, you're moving away with some speed, with a lot of ferocity. It's like, I'm done with this. This is also moving away from what society wants you to be. And it doesn't mean that you are totally breaking societal norms, but it does mean that you might be sitting there and saying, well, that's not me. And it doesn't have to be me. So now you're looking at things differently. Now you're looking at things more powerfully within yourself. And you're moving forward away from the chains, away from the doubts, away from the fears, away from the anger. And you're set free. And also in a lot of, this is also a connection with the earth, with what you desire, getting connected to your roots. That's going to be so important to you. And your roots don't have to be ancestrally, though you might be finding that during this time you are breaking patterns that were passed down in your DNA. Yeah. So Spirit is showing your roots growing deep. And the river that is inside us all, the blood that flows through our veins, is being nourished, is nourishing you, is moving you forward, is knowing what you want. So you might very well see that you'll think, oh, well, it's always been this way. So it always has to be this way. And now Spirit is saying, no, it doesn't. Your angels are saying, absolutely not. Your angels are saying, be taken up on the wings by them. Be taken up by them and guided by their wings, because you're going to find yourself moving forward to a place that you hadn't anticipated, and in a way that is exquisite for you, because you are looking at your truth. You're looking at what you need, especially if you're creative during this time. This is a time to embrace that creative energy, absolutely, because you're going to see something beautiful come from it. At your root, the Queen of Swords, air sign energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and we have the Five of Wands. Now you might be having a bit of a different disagreement with a swords energy, okay, with an air energy. But this is also knowing your mind and seeing the chaos. Now, it can be the chaos that's internally or externally, around you. So if it's internally, it's seeing what's holding you back. It's knowing what you no longer desire. And I like here how she's looking at it, and I just feel like she's like, no more. No more. It doesn't suit me anymore. And so you start moving forward. If it's external, you are going to see that it doesn't suit you anymore. You're not going to want to be caught up in people's pettiness, though you might be very well dragged into it. There can be a thing where they go, oh, well, you said, and then, oh, well, this person said, and everything like that, and you're just kind of like, enough is enough. Enough is enough. I need to move forward towards me, towards what I desire, towards what I want. And you are really setting yourself free because of this. Then we have, so we have here the repeat of the number 8. So just for a moment here, we're going to talk about this, because the repeat of the number 8 is being very, very succinct with things, okay? And you're going to want to be very, it's a rigidity is what I'm seeing here. It's being very rigid. And so here, Spirit is saying, don't be rigid, okay? Especially you, Scorpio. You're not good with things having to be a certain way. You need that flexibility, that beauty. So the mind and the passion, it can be uncompromising. You can see what you're passionate about, and then you're starting to doubt it. You're starting to think, oh my gosh, I can't move forward this way. I don't know what it is that I'm doing, feeling overwhelmed, really questioning yourself, right? Because with the 8 of Swords, that's questioning. That's feeling trapped, overwhelmed, doubting, fearing. And then here we have the 6 of Pentacles. It can be that you're being pulled in way too many different directions. So you have to pick what's important to you. That's where your passion comes into play. What is it that you want? How is it that you want to move forward? Where is it that you want to be? Passion comes into play. And you're going to see that when you answer these questions, which may very well be tough questions, you're going to see yourself looking at things more succinctly, seeing what it is that you desire, not feeling as if you're being pulled in 18 million different directions because you're putting down your foot, and you say, you know what, no, I don't want this, I do want this, I want to move forward like this. And so as you do so, you're going to see that once you eliminate the fear, and you'll never fully be away from the fear, because fear is a part of us, okay? We actually have it in our like DNA to be afraid, all right? Because if you go to the place where back when we were, hunter-gatherers, where the bears lived, or, where the mama bear was with her cubs, you'd get eaten. So you're supposed to be afraid of that. And eating the bad berries that made you die, you were supposed to be afraid of that. So here, fear is important. But we have so much in this world that we can be afraid of. And we have so much that's out of our control. Like, yes, don't eat the berries. Okay, got it. Don't go near mama bear. Okay, got it. But now there is fear that is out of our control. And so the anxiety can build and can build and can build. And you can feel being pulled by it. And it's keeping you from your prosperity. What Spirit is saying here during this time, look for a symbiotic relationship. Look for a relationship that has that give and take, okay? Because that's where you're going to thrive. You're going to be looking at things. You may very well feel overwhelmed, yes, but cutting out what makes you feel overwhelmed, or sitting there and saying, okay, work makes me feel overwhelmed. I have a lot of things to do, and I don't know how I'm going to do it. Or home makes me feel overwhelmed. The kids won't stop screaming, or I have, papers that need to be done, and I'm just not going to get to it. And then sitting there, and there's something about a push and a pull that is coming. It's kind of like when the world pushes on you, you then push back. And there's going to be this sense of feeling pulled in different directions, but seeing that as you state what's important to you, you state what you need to give time to, what you truly value. It's putting down your foot and it's moving you forward. And then you're going to feel like the world gives to you as much as you give to the world. And that is going to be an exquisite feeling. And it's going to lead you towards healing that chaos. And it's going to help you heal that chaos because you're going to state what it is that you truly need. Not what you want, but what you truly need to be happy. And as you do so, the 8 of Wands right here is like, okay, I see it, I understand it, and now I'm free. Because that's what I'm seeing right here. I'm just focusing on this bird. And so I see you being free like a bird. And yes, there are doubts, there are fears. It feels like the passions can be overwhelming at times. It feels like there can just be too much. But as you look at things and as you rest, right, and you say, okay, I get it. I need to rest. I need to take care of myself. I need to move forward in heart and in passion and in taking care of me, right? And seeing all the things that you have overcome, because you're going to have a real desire during this time. Not desire. It's almost going to be it's easier. It is going to be easier for your mind to focus on the negative than it will be to focus on the positive, okay? It's going to be easier to fall into anxiety, which is going to curtail creativity, moving forward, knowing your mind, knowing your passion, knowing what it is that you want. So as you rest, you break the ties of negativity, you break the ties of doubt, of fear, because you're letting yourself heal, you're letting yourself recover. And as you step away from what no longer fits you, what no longer suits you, as you sit there and say, okay, that's what society could want from me, but that's not what I want from me, you find yourself resting, set free. As you're set free, you're embracing your passion. There's something here where you think, if I truly embrace my passion, if I truly embrace what I want, I won't be able to do it. There's a fear here about being able to move forward or being able to stand where it is that you want to, being able to create what it is that you want. And this could be at home, at work, at school. You're really looking at things and you're saying, I want this. I want this with every single ounce of my being. You're going to be much more private during this time, but your passion is going to be exquisite. And this is where the star card comes in, the wish, the desire, the peace, the healing, that Aquarius energy of serenity and of love is going to come in, and it's really going to move you forward. It's really going to help you cut through those doubts and those fears, because as you move forward and as you rest, as you sit there, and the further you get away from this chaos, this negativity, and this might be a person in your life, they don't have to be a Capricorn energy. This might be a person who is toxic for you, who really does bring out the worst in things. And so here, as you are moving forward, you heal from this person and you start seeing what it is that you truly desire, where it is that you truly want to be. You know, your wishes coming true, and not the wishes of, oh, I wish I had $1 million. It's the wish of, oh, I wish that times were better. I wish that I was happier. I wish, and you'll start to see it slowly. It doesn't happen as quickly as everything falling apart happens, but it happens slowly and steadily and beautifully. And this then leads you to the Page of Swords. So the Page of Swords is being the student of your mind. The mind during this time is going to be so important to you. What you think, you manifest, okay? Your manifestation, your powers of manifestation during this time, intense. So if you focus on the negative, if you focus on the doubts, on the fears, on the being overwhelmed, of not setting yourself free, you will find that you go deeper and deeper into doubts, into fears, into anxiety. It could bring on depression, or it can make you feel rather like, well, what's the point? I'm never going to be good at it anyway. And Spirit's saying that's not the case at all. You are exquisitely blessed, Scorpio. And Spirit wants you to see that. And that's why the challenges come, because Spirit is like, please see that you are exquisitely blessed. And this then moves you to your subconscious chakra message, which is, again, the Earth Star chakra. And this is the Mother Earth. This is getting out into nature, recharging your battery. This is doing something that has you out in the sun or has you outside, right? Walks, gardening, whatever it is, yard work, or just being outside, having your morning coffee, your morning tea outside would be so beneficial to you. Connecting with the earth, connecting with nature, connecting with what gives us life. That's going to be beautiful for you. It's also going to help you strengthen your roots to what's truly important. And then this leads you to your subconscious spirit animal card, which is the peacock spirit. Let it shine. Let your beauty, let your passion, let your power shine. All right? And don't doubt your heart. All right. All right, Scorpio. I hope this reading has resonated with you. I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness. May harmony always be with you. And I love you all. Bye.